fact, do you know what Abu Dhabi is? Abu in the Arabic language is father. Yeah, Abu is father. Dhabi is the gazelle, the animal, the deer. It's called the father of the gazelle. 200 years ago, around the 1820, there was a group of knights in chase of some gazelles, because they know whenever you chase the gazelles, normally the gazelles will stop to drink water. So it was a way of finding water. It was one of the very efficient way of looking for water, so they always used to trace them. So as the gazelles went into the island and the knights kept following them, the gazelles stopped to drink some water. The knights stopped there, they built the first house, and they called the island the father of the gazelle. It's the place where the gazelle found the water for them. That was the oldest house in the city of Abu Dhabi. It's a 200 years old city, okay? And do you remember what was Dubai stands for?
Two brothers.
Thank you. Thank you. That. I'm happy. I'm happy. Very good. So the two brothers is Dubai. Abu Dhabi is the father of the gazelle. So we'll go there. We'll go to the father of the gazelle. We'll get into the island. In fact, the island is very beautiful. It's seriously beautiful. You remember when I told you earlier, like the United Arab Emirates is a country of 7 emirates, right? It's an emirate. Like each sheikh of those cities have different vision. Okay, so they do build their cities on really different ways. Like for example, the Sheikh Mohammed. Sheikh Mohammed is the name of the ruler of Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed in Dubai, he loves the tall buildings. I think we have them all. We have all of the tall buildings of the world. Okay, the tallest structure in the world, Burj Khalifa. The tallest the tallest 4 hotels in the world. The tallest 2 residential apartments in the world. Dubai has many Guinness Book records of the tall and high. Yet Abu Dhabi, well, they said that the Sheikh of Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Zayed, who passed away in 2004, his son right now, Sheikh Khalifa, is the current president. They said that Sheikh Zayed had 2 dreams in his life. The first one was turning the desert into a paradise. Turning the desert into a paradise is something very significant for the Muslim people. The Islam, the religion, the Prophet Muhammad, where does he come from? Do you know?
Quraysh.
Good. The Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet of Muslims in the world, he comes from Mecca. Mecca is a city in Saudi Arabia. Now Mecca is exactly the same conditions as of the desert you saw yesterday. It's sand. It's just desert, it's arid, it's very arid with some mountains there. So how about if you're living in those conditions? Living in those conditions was not really easy. And when the Prophet came, when the people asked the Prophet, how does the paradise look like? So how would he describe it? The exact opposite conditions of the desert. Okay? Because people, they suffered from everything. They suffered from the lack of water, lack of food, It's hard, it's cold, it's horrible, To live in the desert is not that easy. So when they asked him about the paradise, he said, well, it is the greenest place that you could ever see. It's filled with rivers of honey. Rivers are from honey. Abundance. The idea of the Quran is describing the paradise for the elder Muslims as the most abundant place on earth, well, in heavens. It's green, it has a nice weather, it has food, it has fruits, it has rivers of honey, it has women. Okay, that's how he described. Okay, I'm going just to tell you the story. So that's how he described. So Sheikh Zayed, he said, well, I'm not going to wait to die. I want to see this now. He gave order to plant in the island of Abu Dhabi, to make it green, in fact to turn it green. Do you know how many trees they have planted in Abu Dhabi? It's horrible. It's 200 millions. 200. Dubai is dry. You don't see any tree. It's dry. Abu Dhabi is the greenest city in the Arabian Peninsula. It's unbelievably green. Okay, the color of the city is different. Okay, 200 million trees were turning his desert into a paradise. Okay, that I think the motive behind doing this is religion. It's like he wants to see the paradise now. He did it. I think he did it. He made a marvelous city. For a lot of people, they think Abu Dhabi is even a more beautiful city than Dubai. Well, I do agree. I'll ask your opinion later on. Okay, it's a very, very different approach to life in that city. And his second dream, the second dream of Sheikh Zayed, was building the most beautiful mosque in the world. I think he had achieved those two dreams before he passed away in 2004, and the power went to his son, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Khalifa is the name of the tallest building in the world, by the way. That's the building that, at Dubai Mall. That's Burj Khalifa. Khalifa is the name of the president. It's like it's been named after the name of the president.